Welcome back to the 2023 PDGA Junior Disc Golf World Championships. PDGA has put forth such a tremendous effort to organize this event, and Valley Forge is here to capture every single moment. I'm Chris DeMarco, here with my great friend, Willem Kline. Willem, how are you today?
I'm doing great, excited to cast the disc golf. How about yourself?
So excited to be here in Peoria, Illinois. Jumping right into round 4, we got Judah Kooistra up at the top, and we got a new face on the card. Nicolai Hagen hit an ace last round at Lake Eureka. Now he's on lead card. And Judah at the top of this huge field, just 952 rated, and yet he's leading the charge out here. Crazy.
Yeah, the ratings for these players really are, arbitrary for these under 18 players. You got to think all these kids have it in their mind that this is where they belong, this is where they're meant to be. So I'm excited to see them take on this course today.
Back at McNaughton
Welcome
Park.
once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 Junior World Championship. This is the lead card. First off the tee box, from Waxhaw, North Carolina, Judah Kooistra.
And when you hear the smooth vocal stylings of Mark announcing your name in round 4 of a 5-round tournament, that is when you know things are starting to get real.
Absolutely.
Pressure's starting to build. We've got the semifinals tomorrow, and then, of course, the final 9.
A little bit off to the left side here for Judah. It's going to be definitely obstructed by that tree, but he'll have a putt.
Patrick Yu.
Patrick following up Judah. Let's see if he can put one in the circle here, put on some pressure early.
Patrick coming out of Madison, Wisconsin. I've been looking at Madison, Wisconsin. I've been thinking about Patrick's great play. It's a beautiful little city right on the water, nestled in there in Wisconsin.
I've never been there myself. I'll have to visit someday.
I'd love to go.
And this one also gets caught up by the tree. He'll have an open look, but it's a little bit far. Probably in circle 2.
Sandnes, Norway, Nicolai Hagen.
Speaking of beautiful places, Nicolai coming all the way out from Norway. He's got tons of his friends, family out here to watch.
Lots of great disc golf out in Norway.
Yeah, he hit the ace last round, and he hit an eagle.
Going to high line here.
Cannot wait to see what the Norwegian talent's got.
It's also short and left, and it's rolling backwards.
And rounding out
Most
the
likely a par
card,
for Nicolai.
from Corpus Christi, Texas, Waden Sides.
Waden Sides is back. Second highest rated player in the field. Highest rated American in the field. Going with the neon green today. He's been rocking the blue all week.
And the disc to match.
Looks like he's kind of trying to get around that backside. It's just so tough to get a look at the 2 on this hole.
Yeah, accessing this green is extremely difficult. It's far, well guarded, a lot of stuff to catch on the left, and most of our players here have indeed caught that.
Willem, I cannot wait for you to see this course. Par 3 course for the most part. Very windy tunnel shots. I know you're a big woods golf guy. You're going to like it here at McNaughton.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited going in blind. Haven't seen any of these players play or the course, so good to see how they do today. Waden getting up and down. He should definitely get a par from there.
Such a tough break for Nicolai off the wood there, especially after the roll away.
Yeah, it seemed like a decent enough bid, but catches the edge there and definitely punished. That's a solid up there.
This is feeling like a great look for this hole.
Oh yeah. Definitely circle 2. Okay, giving it a little bit of a timid bid there, but he'll definitely tap in for his par and nothing to regret there on the first hole.
Nicolai coming out from Norway, so much pressure in front of the cameras. Out in this foreign land.
Just comes up just a bit short there, and he's definitely going to be frustrated after that one so early on.
Like 2 rollaways to hit off of that wood.
Yeah, brutal. The rest of the players will be cleaning up their tap-ins here. Unfortunate bogey for Nicolai, but we'll see if he can bounce back and pick some up on the next few.
Yeah, very excited to see what kind of golf got him on this lead card. Hole 2, par 3, 267 here at McNaughton. Right to left shot. Sort of blind off of the tee, but everything's kind of in front of you. You know what you've got to deal with. I like Judah's play here in round 2, the big wide hyzer, let it sort of skip back towards the green.
Kind of looks like he's lining up the same shot again, so see if he can get down there. Going a little low this time.
Couple feet from ringing that one up.
That was a great shot, just catches the hill right at the wrong time and gets a skip down there, but he'll have a circle 2 look.
Patrick Eel up on the tee. Absolutely love the determination from this kid. Coming all the way from Madison, Wisconsin. Riding Route 39 down from Wisconsin to Illinois. Here he is on lead card.
He didn't like that one out of his hand, and it does go a bit left, but hopefully he stayed on the edge there for a birdie look. Little timid on the shot from Waden there, but good touch, and he'll be looking straight at the basket downhill.
Yeah, curious what he does with that downhill look. This green really kind of slopes off towards the back.
Definitely going to be a scary putt.
Big drive for Nicolai here. Looking to get this bounce back after the bogey.
He's going high hyzer.
Oh, he's loving these spike hyzers.
I do like that play there for how well it controls itself on the hill. Maybe needed a little bit more there, but that's a good shot from Nicolai and definitely an opportunity to bounce back.
Looking confident. Let's go. I just love to see these guys out here.
Absolutely. Everyone's looking poised, calm, and collected. Should make for some good competition going down the stretch.
That gallery is starting to build every day. 1 or 2 more people.
Oh, so close on the run there.
Patrick looking for a share of the lead here on hole 2.
Catches some leaves there.
Yeah, I liked the nose up spinner from that spot.
I did too. It looked like it had some good control on it too.
And Waden's got that signature putting form, and he cashes it in on the downhill look.
Super confident stroke there from Waden. Really good birdie. Nicolai with a similar look. There it is. Good make there from Nicolai to bounce back from that bogey and get himself some momentum going into the next few holes.
Yeah, we saw yesterday how methodical Patrick is on the green. Absolutely love that.
Can't have the chains get in the way of your putt.
Nope. Too much out here at stake to leave anything up to chance.
Absolutely. We all know how much this means to these players. This is really some of their first opportunity on a stage this big. So
I was just looking at Ilkin Grove's PDGA page, and he had the little thumbnail from when he won. PDGA announced it last year that he was the champion of the 2022 World Championship.
And that was another World Championship where, not necessarily the highest player took the event down and became the world champion. So
crazy finish at the end there. We'll see what kind of treasures lay beneath this final 9.
Oh yeah. What a shot.
Beautiful turnover from Waden. He's been showing all types of angles out there with that backhand.
Absolutely, and it slid just a little deep, but he'll be well inside circle 1.
Nicolai going with the hyzer flip up. I like the shape to get you to the green, but the way that the green kind of slopes off back right, you've really got to stick that forehand there to get it to stay in the circle.
You almost got to get it entirely flat just so that when it's fading at the end, it doesn't skip so much like that one did.
Parents are out here supporting.
And Judah following the vapor trails of Waden there with his drive.
Everybody's trying to get a look. I love it.
And this is another good-looking shot. Good stop by the roots there, and he'll be well inside circle one.
Patrick representing Mad Mando Discs. Never heard of them. I'll bet you they're a local Wisconsin company.
I have not.
Heading down the fairway a hole 3. Levi Stout's out there somewhere on chase card right now, the highest rated player in the field from New Zealand. So many players coming from so many places.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of world representation here at the Junior World Championships this year.
Yeah, big ups to Ledgestone, Discraft, and the Nate Heinold team.
Absolutely.
Out here in Heinold country in Peoria, Illinois.
What a hit there for Nicolai. Canning it from circle 2. It kind of looked like it hit off a branch there.
I think it did. Still good for 2.
Very solid making.
That's been in his range. Looks like
Yeah.
maybe the elevation kind of messed up his footing there. Not quite as much follow through.
Just leaking slightly left there. Waden making good though. And that'll be 2 in a row for Waden. And Patrick Yu making it a tie for first place with Judah going into hole 4. The competition's already getting hot.
The Wasp, especially the Z Wasp, it did go in the bag really early. It's great for kind of that in-between stability. I can flex it if I need to. I can throw it on hyzer. It's dependable and it holds up in the wind.
Jumping into hole 4, par 3, 360. This one's a favorite. Right to left shot. Not that difficult to hit this gap, but it's so hard to have your disc match the angle of the green coming in flat. Really easy to just kind of let this one hyzer out and end up in the rough late left.
Aggressive play could be a forehand flex shot if you have it.
How many times are you going to try to work that in? I know you're a big forehand turnover guy.
Hey, I see lines a little differently than some people might.
You do.
I see a good forehand line here.
I wish we could run a clip of you throwing one of your 400-foot forehands through the woods.
Maybe someday I'll be up there too. Not with the juniors, but we'll see. Patrick Yu to see if he can successfully access the green. It's looking a little turned.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the other option. 2 straight.
That's a
and you
good
hit that
miss,
right
though. It's a
side.
good miss. You'll have a circle 2, maybe circle 2's edge putt from there.
Very curious to see how Judah reacts.
Judah kind of going a similar line. Fights through a lot better, though, and he's definitely going to have a pretty close putt there, maybe 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, this is a big moment for him. He's been in the lead for so long at this point. I mean, he looks super chill back there.
Oh, and what a run there from Nicolai. He ended up way short, and he actually hits the cage from all the way back there. Good bid.
Wow.
Patrick Yu has a very interesting, very spinny putting style.
He's got that pro wobble going all day.
Oh, yeah. And everyone's just getting all over the basket here from circle 2, but so far only Judah will knock in the 2.
Takes that lead right back.
Good par cleanup there from Patrick. Still one back again of Judah, and see if he can fight his way back to the top.
Hole 5, par 3, 303, right to left shot. The green kind of slips away from you on the back left, so you want to throw something low speed here. This is one of those shots where thinking about landing zones is really critical. You don't really need hyzer on the disc. You just need a nice 280-foot straight shot, and you'll filter right under the basket.
Absolutely. Unfortunate for Judah there. Catches a tree right at the end, but like you said, he went straight enough, and he's going to have a look at the basket.
This one's too high from Waden. Hitting this tree might be good for him. Oh no!
Ends up filtering through.
I am sorry. The power control there was so good.
Oh yeah, it was almost like a stall shot. Nicolai trying to follow that line. And that's a great shot. A little bit on the straighter side there for Patrick. He'll have a long putt for the birdie. Let's see if he can put some pressure on the putt of Judah here.
Great run on the standstill. A little bit of a tester coming back up the hill.
Was looking good from that angle for a moment, but just a little bit short. Judah had an opportunity there to make it 2 strokes. Not quite making that one.
Oh yeah, line drives all day.
And now Waden is starting to apply the pressure here on Judah and Patrick, who have been a little streaky so far. Waden -3 through 4 holes, through 5 holes, excuse me.
Misfire from Nicolai on the green.
That's a tough one. You definitely want to make those putts, especially in the final round.
You know, at this level, those are usually the ones that are so okay to miss a few of.
Yeah.
But at some point, these guys start to absolutely have to start hitting.
Absolutely, and
Pressure's just gonna build. That separation is gonna be so tough to find.
Yeah. A lot of pressure on this round here. It's a big moment for all these young lads.
These youngsters out here.
These whippersnappers.
Hole 6, par 3, 207. Another right to left shot. Similar to the last hole, you really just want to focus on the first 3/4 of this flight. Match the right angle on this gap, and you'll just kind of filter towards the green. If you hit one of these trees high, that backhand spin will take you going crazy to the left.
And you talked about the distance control at the height from Waden on last hole, and he showing us again.
Yeah, he's rocking that slow speed nose up shot.
Oh yeah, he's got
Those
that.
are just so useful.
Absolutely, especially if you have the power to control them.
Judah gets rejected by the final guardian tree on the green. He'll have a deep putt for the 2.
Yeah, pulling it a little tight there. Ooh. Almost was looking like an ace run. It was a little deep there for Nicolai, so he'll have a little bit of shrubbage to contend with, but he does have an open look.
Patrick with the inside shot, but he gets through inside circle 1.
That's what they call the local line. Nicolai picking one up there. No problem straddling out of the shrubs and canning that one for birdie.
Putting himself in position on almost every hole. Only
Absolutely.
2 down so far, but some great play from him. Patrick carding another birdie. Still thinking about that look of determination that he had on hole 1.
Absolutely. All these kids so far have been showing great confidence. Patrick putting it to a tie with Judah again. Let's see if Judah can clean up his par here and keep his spot in first place. And of course, knocking that one down.
It's always so exciting when we get new plastics of the Passion, but I always end up falling back on the stock ones. And I like to say its closest counterpart is the Buzz. I think my absolute favorite way to throw it is dead straight and just watch the beauty of a straight flight. They've become a staple in the Discraft lineup and also in people's bags, and to know that people everywhere are enjoying the Passion as much as I am. That's just really exciting for me.
Hole 7, par 3, 396. Left to right shot that starts off relatively flat, but there is a little drop off as you filter down towards the green. We saw Judah throw that beautiful forehand shot in round 2, got the only birdie on the card. Turnover is in play, but you don't have a lot of airspace to the left on this tee, so it's going to have to be one of those hyzer flip-ups that then turns late. And Mr. Sides out there spotting. Class act. Seen a lot of him on coverage. The way Waden's playing, he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Shout out to Mr. Sides. He's doing the most out here. A lot of hyzer there from Nicolai.
I wonder what he was going for. If there is kind of a hyzer line in there. Might have just been a little too nose up. Didn't quite get the turn he wanted.
Yeah.
But I see Patrick taking the same line. There must be some kind of gap on that right side. Let's see if Judah sticks to the forehand.
Patrick catches some trees on the right there. It looks like it might have flipped up a little bit more than he intended. Judah going for the forehand here. Oh, and he pulls it.
Yeah, it is tough to throw that forehand 400.
A little bit sawed off there for Patrick and a little short. It's going to be a bit of a tester putt for his par.
This is just such a well-made hole. You got to believe this was one of the first ones they saw out here. These trees running across this hill here.
Absolutely, and it brings elevation into play in a way that really makes these players have to think and select the right disc and the right shot.
Yeah, we talked about that so much in rounds 1 and 2, but it cannot be understated. The level of creativity to get this much elevation out here in Illinois, I mean, I'm surprised at how awesomely diverse these courses are.
Absolutely. Patrick coming up short there on his par putt, looking to be taking a bogey here.
Judah gets his place and lone first yet again.
And Patrick, unfortunately, after tying for the lead again, will drop one back of the leader going into the next hole, and now is tied in second place with Waden.
It's hard not to be looking at that bottom right of the screen right now. 4 down.
Absolutely. Waden has been
par.
surging ahead this round. Looks up for birdie on almost every single hole, making good on his putts. We'll see if he can keep that going. And there's Patrick tapping out his bogey.
Jumping right into hole 8, par 3, 276. Typically a hole that wouldn't give you any problems, but in these kind of high-stakes environments, sometimes those open, easy 20-foot putts can get you. A little bit of a left-to-right shot. Just need enough spin to filter up to the green. I do like the forehand play here, but the backhand straight into the hill, that little anti-skip right up to the basket.
Absolutely. I would say the gravity definitely plays better for the backhand here. Catching some high trees there, but not too bad. Nicolai going the forehand here.
Not quite as much skip as he probably wanted there.
It's a
Might
solid
have a
play.
putt.
Sticking to the left side of the hill to play for the ground there.
Oh, Judah trying to go the pure turnover route.
And a little bit too much turn, probably not high enough for what he wanted either. Patrick picking a slightly more stable disc than Judah there and making the correction that he needed and putting it right under the basket.
Blood in the water.
And Patrick is just such a fighter. A lot of respect for him so far this round, putting himself in position.
Yeah, the bounce back tee shots are looking great after those tough breaks on the green.
Couldn't agree more.
Looking to get a stroke on the whole card here, I think. We'll see where Nicolai's putt is.
Looked like he wanted to run that there, but staying close to the basket and get away with the
terrible
par.
positioning. I can't even tell which side he's trying to putt this on.
Yeah, this... Okay, he's got a little bit of a window there. He's going to need a lot of hyzer on this putt.
Almost dropped it in a la his putt on hole 2.
Absolutely. Chain height, just not left enough. Good par there for Waden.
Building confidence with the deep par putt. Never the par putt you want to have to take, but when you make it, it feels great.
And to keep his momentum going, taking the bogey at this point in the round for Waden would be detrimental. So it's good that he's able to make do for his par there.
Patrick right back in that #1 spot.
Yeah, back to a tie for first, and we'll see if he can continue applying the pressure to Judah here, maybe even take an extra stroke.
Hole 9, par 3, 255. Rounding out our front 9 here at McNaughton Park Disc Golf Course. Don't forget to subscribe to the PDGA YouTube channel. If you're watching this video, you must love amateur disc golf, so definitely hop over to the Valley Forge Sports Network channel, subscribe there as well. We're running amateur-focused tournaments all year out of New Jersey. Not a bad shot from Patrick there. A little bit down the hill, but he'll have a putt coming back up.
We'll see what kind of look he has. Might be obstructed, but he might also have a window.
This looks perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is just right where you want it to be. And that is not what you want to do. But he actually gets a great kick there.
Yeah, I was going to say, the rough here at McNaughton is thick.
Out of his hand, it looked like we might never see it again, but gets a very fortunate kick to get back on the fairway. Pushing that wide side, but stays out, and look at that. That almost closer than Waden. We'll have to see who's CTP there. I almost said that's a fortunate roll off the bush, but wow,
tough.
That is tough.
That's like his 3rd or 4th one of those. I mean, he did kind of land that on hyzer. You got to land those approaches flat, but
yeah, but that is brutal. Looks like it rolled to possibly even deep in circle 2, or maybe outside circle 2. No, he got caught by the back wall there, so he's in circle 2.
Par putt coming back up the hill.
We'll see if he can get this one.
Wow.
Poise.
Running it down. A little hesitation just because it looked like it was coming off the pole.
Definitely deserves a celebration there. Very eventful hole for Nicolai. Whoa. Stays in. Good birdie for Judah.
What a drive from Waden. Pure the whole way.
Absolutely, and
little spin move coming off the green.
yeah, he and Patrick just tapping out here.
There you have it. 9 holes here at McNaughton Park. We are just outside Peoria, Illinois. Only a few holes away from crowning a PDGA Junior World Champion. We've got the semifinals coming up tomorrow, and of course the final 9. And we'll see you on the back 9 here in round 4.
And it is tight at the top, so you'll definitely want to stay tuned.